Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Sweet Little Lottie. So here's Lottie, and today we will be talking about
what to expect when you bring your bunny home.
So we will talk about things like what they
experienced and what they need.
Because we actually just got her yesterday. She's amazing. We are so grateful for her.
Yes.
So
right now she's pooping, but
she's actually she might be asleep, but I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, bunnies sleep with their eyes open sometimes. Fun fact.
All right, but anyways, so one thing they need a lot of is attention.
Yeah.
So if you can't be with them a lot,
then maybe you should find a different time to get them when you have more time. They need attention anyways, but when you first bring them home, they need it especially a lot.
Yeah. I mean, if you have like another person give them attention, that's fine, but they just need nearly constant attention.
But just, if you want to think about this, if you have someone else that you want to give her attention or him attention, then they might bond to that person rather than you first.
So, we will also be talking a bit about bonding, but one important thing is you might be saying, well, I'm not sure, but you might be thinking that, oh, this is like a big cage. It's an enclosure, or like it's small. But thing is, this is like not really enough room. They can't always stay in here.
Yeah, she gets 10 hours of free roam.
Like in this entire room. So, don't keep them locked up all day either.
And also, don't do a cage. Just don't.
A lot of people have way too small cages and don't do proper research before getting a bunny, which makes me feel really sad because then they never understand why their bunny is upset or something. You should really do your research before getting a bunny.
Any animal.
Yeah.
Do your research before getting an animal so you can take good care of them.
One great channel is Lennon the Bunny.
Another one, I learned from Lennon the Bunny, 101 Rabbits, Mini Lop Milo, mostly Lennon the Bunny though. But Bini the Bunny does mostly tricks. But I recommend watching Lennon the Bunny. I'll put her channel in the description along with other channels I've watched.
No, we have not actually met them or anything. We've just watched their videos and find them great. And so things they need things to chew on. If you're wondering why your bunny is always chewing like on your furniture, it might be because
they don't have enough toys.
Yeah, they need lots of toys to chew on.
But also,
and if you are concerned about prices, here are just toilet paper rolls and paper towel rolls we cut up. And we stuffed hand inside because they really like that. And then if you cut the edges like that, they also really like that. We also bought these 3 things from Amazon.
When you bring your rabbit home and let's say you let them free roam, just don't be sad if they're not loving you right away. They just might be a bit scared, and
be very, very patient.
Be very patient. If you want to bring your rabbit home, you have to have patience in you.
So to bond with them, you don't want to just walk up to them because they're definitely going to be at least a bit
scared. Also, we will talk about it, but we'll talk about it in more depth and detail in another video that we'll make specifically towards bonding.
So that you can know all about bonding. You really need to do your research, like I said, before getting any pet. So you also need to be able to give them things. Like if you have work or school, then you should probably have another person to help with those things because they need a lot of attention, and work and school takes up a lot of time.
Also, rabbits, they're not that cheap. I mean, they have to go to the vet. Their vet bills can get quite expensive.
They should definitely get spayed or neutered.
Yeah, I'll make a separate video on that. Also, you need to get their stuff, such as you can do a lot of different things and change everything, but you still need to buy their food. Hay gets quite expensive sometimes. You need their veggies, and right now we are in quarantine. Don't know if you are, but there is a limit of veggies you can get.
And there's also something called GI stations.
Well, at least silent killer.
Yeah, it's basically it's a disease that can easily kill a rabbit.
And
also be careful if where you are there's food shortages, so there's limits where you can buy things. Then you might want to wait a bit before getting a bunny.
And also, you can always like use separate things. Like we got a real litter box, but you could also.
It's actually for cats, but we're actually
Don't-
buying another one that just hasn't arrived yet, so this is like just temporary.
But you could
It
also
works
just use a
perfectly.
storage container. If you're on a budget, you can just use regular bowls that you use for eating and drinking.
For
You
hidey
could-
houses or tunnels, you can just take cardboard boxes,
cut it up.
just cut like little entrances. Ideally, it should have 2 entrances. And so we don't have blankets; they are arriving. So these towels are actually temporary too, but
make
they need
sure
to
if
have
they are
some space
not-
for like friction.
If they're not on a carpet, make sure that they have a blanket or a towel, just so they can get friction.
Yeah, because otherwise.
They can get sore hocks.
And another thing is, for their temperature, this might sound weird, but it's regulated at the tips of their ears. So if that seems really hot, maybe give them some water.
Or you can also.
Also, if you live in-
should never submerge your rabbit in water, but you can also get a little spray bottle and spray just a bit of water on the top.
But it's not the best method.
But it works if you're in a really hot place.
If you're in a really hot place, I also suggest getting frozen water bottles.
And you could just leave it like that, as long as you take off the label. But I like to put mine in socks, so it's a bit more comfortable to lay on.
So these are just a few tips. There are so many things you need to know before getting a rabbit. So many things. You need to brush them properly, trim their nails. You do not, however, need to clean them. That actually you should not do. They clean themselves. And if they smell bad, then you're probably not taking proper care. Some people also don't like the smell of hay, which may be a problem. Their poop really doesn't smell.
Yeah.
Another thing is make sure you're not allergic before getting a rabbit.
And also, a lot of the time, people will think they're allergic to the rabbit, but they're just allergic to the hay. So if you suspect that before giving your rabbit away, maybe switch your hay to orchid grass if it isn't already. And if you're still having those symptoms of allergies, then maybe you are allergic to your rabbit. But a lot of the time, they're just allergic to Timothy hay because sometimes it may have a bit of dust. It may just be in the ingredients and stuff.
Also, please do not abandon your rabbit. Do not get a rabbit if you think there is any chance of you abandoning them. Then your home is just not right for them if you're going to abandon them. They actually need much more attention than you think. Most rabbits need more attention than dogs.
Yeah, they can be more work than dogs. You also have to groom them.
So these are just a few things. We will make a bunch of future videos on much more things. So thank you so much.
And have a great day. Goodbye.
Hope you enjoyed the video.
Thank you so much for watching the video.
If you haven't, please subscribe. Bye.